Hey, so a lot of you guys are at TMG, and I'm not jealous or anything. Shitty convention with all my friends. Low-key upset. Low-key upset about that. Pretty high-key upset about that. We're playing Danganronpa. I got this name off of someone who recommended me name it anonymously on Tumblr, so that's the name we're going with. I don't even have to come up with names to the episodes anymore. Y'all do the work for me. You're just like, name it Diapered Reagan. High-key upset about what? That I'm not at TMG. But, you know, it is what it is. I guess I probably could have gone, but then we wouldn't have Abigail, so... At least there's stream. So I imagine chat's going to be a little bit quieter today because I know a lot of people from... I know a lot of my mods, a lot of people who are regulars are at TMG. Mike was saying that he was missing me, and I'm missing him. I'd fucking love to be there, but, you know, it is what it is. Game's audio is a bit loud. I will turn it down then. Is that better there? Give me one moment. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Tilda just walked in. It sounded like she was having a rough day, and I need to, you know, say hello to her first and foremost. That's the whole wife thing. Anon randomly giving out subs while I'm basically not paying attention to chat. Thank you, Anon, for the 5 subs. I recognize some of those names. Thank you, Sinful Holly, for the 10 gay bits. It's like money, but it's gay. I'm doing good. I might cut that out on After Hours, just that way you guys don't have to sit through. But anyway, we actually ran a poll last time. I'm gonna pull that up real quick. So I asked who we wanted to hang out with, and people said Toko and Kyoko. We hung out with... we should probably just do a new poll. Who are we hanging out with today? That lint roller is kind of suspicious. It's been here for like days. It was used in a murder. It's long story. Leave the area. Yep, we're gonna go hang out with people. Alright, so let me show you who everyone is. Because some of you guys may not know the names. So that's me. That guy's dead. This guy's a rich bitch. And we got, that guy's dead, that guy's dead, that guy's dead. This guy says he's a clairvoyant, but he's only accurate about 30% of the time, which is about as accurate as I am about shit. So I guess I'm clairvoyant as well. Siaka's dead. She's standing right in front of me. She's mysterious. She knew about a secret room that the mastermind hid that had extra information about us, but has not really explained stuff. Hina is... she's a sweet girl, but dumb as a box of rocks. Toko is... she's got 2 personalities. She's got split personality disorder, which in this game means that she's 2 different people. One of the people is a... I'm gonna go sexually frustrated author who's very shy. And the other identity is a murderous psychopath who's also sexually frustrated, but in a different way. Then we got Sakura, who we just found out is the person that's been working with the mastermind. His inside mole. And everyone's a little bit upset about it. And then a couple people are dead, and that's it. Okay, so who do we hang out with? Toko or Jill? I don't think you can hang out with Kyoko in this one. Sakura always. Sakura, Toko. It looks like Sakura and Toko are high up on the list. I want to confirm what someone said with you can't hang out with Kyoko. Good morning. And then she just walks away. Ever since Momokumo summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can feel it looming over us. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. All right. Who do I think will die next? Okay. So we're going to do Sayaka and we're going to do Toko, because those are the two you want me to hang out with. Who's going to die next? I feel like Hina's got to last until the very end because she's got the boobs, and that's pretty much the point of her character at this point, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if she died, but I feel like, I mean, we're at the point where people can start dying. Toko could die, but I doubt it. I would imagine if anyone's gonna die, it's probably gonna be Toko or, Hina or Sakura. Those are gonna be my guesses. Hina is the most likely to die just because she, I don't feel like, can take. Hey, Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko? Let me turn off Steam Friends again. I had to restart my computer because Discord didn't work. What are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge? Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Masterminds? Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed that the only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All we know, if she was here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you is to safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because she makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair for all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets the balance.
What the heck?
How do these morons survive? I don't know. The game is too quiet now. All right, we'll cut the difference right in the middle there. That should be good. You got here in time, yeah. It's a stupid reason.
What did
Stupid?
you say?
It's a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey.
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why'd the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was meant to serve as their next motive for the Mastermind wanted to give us. Chaos and confusion born from suspicion and hatred.
in other words,
In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is a trap for the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, you still stand there and argue like children.
But
It's not what I'm trying to do, it's just... I mean, how can you guys believe in Sakura again? She can really beat the Mastermind like she said. That'd be a long way out of my... or a long thing... something mind... whatever. Yeah, I mean, like, Sayaka is right. Like... She pointed it out, or the Mastermind pointed it out because... you know... He can, you know, get us to freak out, and someone will die and we'll blame it on Sakura, or we could use it as a way of blaming it on Sakura. It's pretty bad. So I'd imagine Sakura is gonna be blamed for whatever happens, or she's gonna die. One of the two. Byakuya doesn't talk enough, and he says smart things every now and then, but when you don't talk enough, you seem smart. It's only when you open your mouth and say something stupid that someone knows you're dumb. Wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, that'd be one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? I would put a whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
you disgust me.
Thank you, Hina. Now, if you can go ahead and slit his throat too, that would be great.
You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
There you go.
What?
I should have died? Interesting. Then you were planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
It's exactly what the mastermind wants, and he doesn't. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lose your nerve? Hina is, I mean, like, anger provided half a brain cell, so that gives her, like, let's say, like, 75% of her brain cell. I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. Stupid cow, how dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths, no, 1,000,000. She's just a hysterical little girl, hardly worth any of my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings. All you can do is mock them for it. Oh, shit. What's wrong with that?
Hey.
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is gonna come back and bite you hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Maybe it's now not a good time. I feel like I lose brain cells when I get angry. Like, I get fucking pissed. I think I've got rage issues. I'm not sure, but yeah. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Whew. So what should I do today? What do you guys want to do today? Sayaka or Toko? I'm going to flip a coin because chat was pretty decisive that it was between those two. So I'm just gonna flip a coin to decide who's first. I don't have a coin. Do I have a dice? No? Any randomization object. First person to post a number in chat. Evens for Sayaka, odds for Toko. Okay, evens for Sayaka. So there we go. Sayaka, then Toko. Alright, Sayaka. Sakura, that's her name. Fuck. Pull out the Ouija board. We're ignoring what chat wanted, and we're just gonna raise the dead. This is basically what you guys wanted, I think. I'm just calling all of them Sayaka. It's close enough. Sakura, Sayaka, I don't know. We're not even bothering trying to get the names close. If we can hang out with her. If she's not available. Alright, there she is. Alright, and then she should be in this room. Hey.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I'm ready to open you up yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity. Should I hang out with Sakura for a while? Let's spend some time with her.
See.
Even if I don't feel like talking? You'll still stand by me? I don't understand you, Mokotoko. Without saying a word, I stood by Sakura. It was kind of awkward. We just stood there, 2 feet from each other, not looking at each other. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Yes. What would you like to give her? Fighting stuff. God of War charm? Did I already give her one of these? Do they get mad if I give them 2 of the same thing? I already did give her one of these? Okay, hold on. Boxing gloves? They don't care? Dupes are okay? Alright, let's just do that then. You really want to be giving me something this splendid? You know, I'm not quite sure why, but somehow you remind me of him.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, forget I said that. I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I feel a little better now, thank you. Sakura is so pleased with something I gave her, it makes me happy. Good. We'll just give her that every time. Time for Toko. Toko, where you at? She's just out in the hall. Right. Not guaranteeing we actually get to hang out with Toko. Wait. Where the fuck am I? Just teleport there. I was on the wrong. When are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I ever want to. I have much to look forward to if I did get out. Should I hang out with Toko for a while? Apparently.
What's your problem?
What, more pity? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? You got some issues, my dude. Spend some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Toko a present? Yes. What would I like to give her? She seems fun. Will help you better speak with the target of your spell. I guess that would be... It's not her. Loincloth. Lolita. Strips of cotton cloth, no. That's weird. I don't think she'd like that. Like, she's got some weird, like, kinky stuff going on, but, like, not like that. Like, I feel like a pair of scissors would be awkward as well. I'm out of rose in vitro, so I can't do that. Cherry blossoms represent a woman's superior beauty. Scissors seems fucked up, okay? A whip made from real roses. Even the most beautiful rose has a thorn. It's an awful song. Didn't you have a pen? I did have a pen. You're right. Let me give her the pen. I know that'll work. We're not doing Worm on a String. There it is. That seems cursed. I can't forgive this. I'll never forgive you for being this nice to me. Seeing Toko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. I thought Toko actually hated me. But it's not like she's going out of her way to avoid me. Still, we're not talking either. Hey, Toko?
What's your problem?
What, you have another question? You have a question for your classmate? Is she happy? Kind of asked her before, but what do you do in your spare time? I like to write. I'm serialized, so I always am really busy. When I'm not writing, I'm studying. No, I'm not like an idiot like you. Damn it, I had to go and open my big mouth again. You hate me for sure now, right? No, it didn't really bother me. I can't believe you actually write novels and people all over the world read them. So, how do you get your ideas for what you write? Is it like real life experience, or... Have you met her? You know she writes romance, right? It's not from real life experience. I can assure you that it's not from real life experience because she is just not... You know, actually, have you guys ever read a romance novel? Like, the girls in those, like, whoever writes those has not had a reasonable, normal relationship with anyone. Like, the guy's always fucking ripped. Though I heard a study recently, I don't know the validity of it, but I'm going to believe in it, that says that rock hard abs are out and dad bods are in. Which is like, oh my god, everything's turning up fucking rev. Like, I don't have a six-pack. I'm probably closer to dad bod than six-pack. I don't really think I've got a dad bod, but somewhere between normal dude bod. And then I got a beard. Beards are in fashion, so I'm like, I'm fucking rocking like the random luck that I got right now. But anyway, my point is that I don't think she's ever been with anyone. Like, not just like sexually or romantically, but just like generally speaking, I think this is this experience, this school is the first time she's ever met anyone. Are you stupid? What? I told you I didn't. I wrote romance novels. How can I use my real life experience for that? It's all from imagination. It's just illusions. delusions that let you fall in love as much as you want, even if you never do it in real life. Or are you saying that you can't write romance unless you've already had lots of experience in love? No. It's okay. I'm used to people making fun of me, but someday I'll show them. I'll get pretty someday and show you all. Boiling over like magma, Toko stormed off. I'm pretty sure she hates me. That went well. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Someone on Tumblr asked if I would be willing to do all of the all of the side mission stuff with all the characters afterwards in the free play mode. I don't know as if that's really worth. I think if you're really interested to learn all of their secret plot lines, just go do it yourself. This game is good, and I don't know how much other gameplay you would get out of it aside from that. Especially if you've watched up to this point, you've already had the spoilers. I'm okay without not knowing every little detail about these characters. I'm okay with that. Or just watch a YouTube video, I guess. I was gonna say, the characters aren't that deep, but they do feel good.
As such, it is soon okay then.
I just skip that every time because I know what it says. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. Just hope nothing happens tonight. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and then she shot back, okay, then how about you use something extra special? You could be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how is that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh at the other end of the line, and she said, just don't see the splendor of the crab. Have you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey. That's just some legend, hardly relevant to a greed-obsessed modern society. The crab and the monkey. This is a Japanese thing, I'm sure. Folklore about a sly monkey that kills a crab and is later killed in revenge by the crab's offspring's retributive justice is the main theme of the story. While out walking, a crab finds a rice ball. Sly monkey persuades, I'm reading for Wikipedia, persuades the crab to trade the rice ball for a persimmon seed. The crab is first upset, but when she plants it and tends to the seed, it grows and climbs the tree to pick the fruit, but then he gorges himself on the fruit, and then rather than sharing it with the crab, when the crab protests, the monkey hurls hard, unripe fruit at her. The shock of being attacked causes the crab to end up giving birth just before he dies, or she dies. Crab offspring seek out revenge on the monkey with help from allies, chestnut, cow dung, bee, and a large heavy mortar. That escalated. Okay. The chestnut hides himself amongst the monkey's heart, the bee, and the water pail, the dung, and the floor, and the cannonball on the roof. I like how it's like a chestnut, some cow shit, a bee, and a fucking mortar. Monkey returns home. He tries to warm himself on the hearth. The chestnut strikes the monkey so hard that he burns himself, and the monkey tries to cool himself with the burn on the water bucket. The bee stings him. That kills the bee, by the way. That's fucking metal. That he's like, you know, do or die, hanging out with my friends, supporting my friends. He tries to run out of the house, but the cow dung makes him slip, and the cannonball falls from the roof, killing the monkey by crushing its heart, causing him to bleed out and die. What the fuck? Oh, folklores are so good. It's a mortar as in a mortar and pestle. I thought you meant like a mortar as in like a cannonball. Okay. Wrong kind of mortar. Interesting. It's hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkey still shows up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? I think more people talk about crabs now in 2019 than at any other time in history. It's time for fucking crab. What I'm saying is crab have no place in this world today. Lightspeed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I always choose the popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
I need to do something about Sakura. I mean, like, this is one of the most popular things I'm streaming right now, and I should probably make a highlight video for it. I made a highlight video for, what was it? Doki Doki Literature Club. And that is another game that has, like, a real wide swing of a fucking plot twist. And I feel like that would happen, like, trying to edit a video of that without spoiling anything was almost impossible. I feel like the same situation would happen here. Like, I don't feel like I could, I was unintentional turnip, but I'm gonna go with it. I don't know as if there's a way I could edit one up, so I'm just gonna do things. If someone wants to try and edit one, send me some of your other work that you've edited, and I will hire you to do like a full edit. I'll find the fucking files and send them all to you if you want, and then we can work it out in the end. But yeah, anyway. I meant to say that last time, but I just kind of forgot, because shit. Yeah, I can pay, but not a lot. Screaming. Ah! I don't pay very much, which is why I hesitate to even offer it, because it's not worth the amount of work that it takes. Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. But if you're interested in getting paid what I can pay you, plus, I felt like running around first. We got a big problem, man. We're probably fine. What's wrong? Look. His fingers shook as he pointed.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
Oh, I thought this was like... Okay, this swung from like, that's not an issue to this is... Like, this is an issue to this is not an issue to now this is an issue again.
She killed her.
What?
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
She looks fine?
You gotta be kidding!
She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Toko and Hino, just all of a sudden they were yelling, and then they knocked a pepper off the table, and that led to a sneeze. And a giant balloon, or her giant balloons are just a little too perfect, aren't they? It might be flat. I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at that, my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
These are things that I don't want to say. Okay, so we've wrapped back around to everything's fine again. Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else. That's really good news. Guys, that is actually very relevant information. The only cute boy that's left is Byakuya, right? So that means that we're safe. If the clairvoyant dies, then it's not Jill's fault. Hina just got stabbed in the tit, and that's not a problem. It's not ideal, I'll admit. I kind of forgot about that for a second because I was focused on the other things.
My beautiful scissors!
I'll just start cutting and indulge myself for who knows how long. Okay, then let's just help Hina get to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. I mean, she seemed like she was holding her shoulder. So I think she missed. How's Hiro not dead yet? I'm under the suspicion that everyone who murders people wants to murder someone who is more likely to figure out. Like, let me put it this way. Imagine your life depended on whether or not you could get away with murder. Do you want to kill the smartest person in the room or the dumbest person in the room? If you kill the smartest person, they can't figure out what happened for all the dumb people. So your chances of survival are actually much, much higher if you go after the smartest person in the room. And now, after like 10 people have died, we're down to the dumbest fuckers in the fucking room. And so that's why he's still alive. Literally, even at this point, if I were going to pick someone to kill, I think I would go with Byakuya. Hifumi was just a bastard and had nothing going for him. Like, he was just annoying. Like, to a point where that trumped that. But yeah, counterpoint Detective Girl. She is suspiciously alive right now. I'll have you know. Hiro's your favorite boy. He's a good boy. He may be a good boy, but he's dumb. He's real fucking dumb. So. I wanted Tagomi dead since the beginning. That's true. Kyoko is smart. That's what I mean. She is suspiciously alive right now. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you feeling any better after being stabbed? Yeah, it was just a scratch. Still, I think that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you might be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Hiro? There were 3 smart people who died so far. He's vaguely intelligent. He was vaguely intelligent. Like, he might have been smart. He died so fucking fast, we don't know. He was not smart. Sayaka was smart. Like, my theory holds strong. Like, the people who were smart died. He was a fucking programmer. Okay? Yes, and Hiro's going like, I am a true friend of all women and stop them from being stabbed. I want you to remember that it was I, Hiro, who stopped you from being stabbed. It's so sarcastic, you make it sound even more hostile. Yeah, man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again, which would suck. I love sleep. Never mind the actual... I mean... Yeah. Hina, what the heck happened? I just got into a fight and lost my temper. Let me guess you were fighting because of Sakura.
But...
At first, I tried to just ignore it. But if you let jerk buttholes get you all the time, you're never gonna have time left in your life to live. Something like that. She just wouldn't let it go, so I just, without thinking about it, I just went and punched her a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches weren't really without thinking. And then, when things got really out of hand, Genocide Jack got loose, right?
Sorry. But
it's my own fault. I just couldn't take it anymore. Because Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know. Before I knew it, Hina's eyes were welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the doors were going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Sakura! You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. It's not a big deal. What the cow? Hero, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. Don't stab me. She's going Super Saiyan. Run.
Damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you. Is this like Neon Genesis Evangelion where like any of the like kind of gay subtext has been removed and now it's like even more subtle? Were they more gay in the original Japanese version? Because, like, you know what? Topical references. As a child, I didn't notice the gay references in Evangelion. It's the new Eevee evolution. Yeah, but this game is 9 years old. So not really. Okay. I mean, people were gay 9 years ago, too. Well, that's how gay works. Just kind of, it happens. You get born, sometimes you're gay, sometimes you ain't. I know, it's fucking crazy to think that there were in fact gay people as of 9 years ago. Maybe even before then. It's been here for a minute or two. Are you saying gay isn't a new thing? No. I mean, Rome happened. That was super gay. Have you guys seen any of Rome? Like, that was just a lot of gay. Greeks. I'm thinking of Greeks. Excuse me. My apologies to the ancient Romans for saying you were gay. I meant the Greeks. I'm sure the Romans were gay too, but the Greeks. What is this?
How dare you?
What is this? Yeah. I'm okay. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness. I can't forgive this.
Here, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this.
Somebody save me. Why is she pissed off at Hiro? Just a second later. What's going on? What's all this noise about? I don't even fucking know anymore, man. I'm just gonna let this fucking shit roll. Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office while taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gathered something happens. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything. Just drawing a line right here, right now. Drawing a line. Goodbye. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Can I talk to you about what I didn't want to talk to you about before? Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah,
That's
I figured.
fine.
It's fine. Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier, it doesn't matter anymore. Didn't you forgive me about not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting. You stayed quiet. You only think of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Well, I wanted to, but I couldn't. You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? I mean, that's what you told me I was thinking, game, so I guess I was. Yeah. To think like
I
that.
wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, it's not that. If that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh?
Anyway,
The game literally did a but thou must. Well, it's more of a but thou mustn't. Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's forget about it. Okay, thank you.
whew,
What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but
shall we go?
we shall get going. I'm gonna get murdered. Do 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 do. Murder. I hurried to catch up with her. Rob Swerta, thank you for 2 months of support. My sub anniversary came a couple of weeks ago, but I've only just caught a stream. Well, thank you. The support happened at some point or another, so I'm going to thank you for it all the same. Thank you. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her. Eventually we arrived. Oh, right. Yeah. The dressing room? So there's something you mentioned was bathing?
Indeed.
That's right. It had to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I said that we didn't need him. I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not that, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego has asked me to bring the others to come and see him. Apparently he has something wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something?
Correct.
Okay. Hey. Hello? Oh, is it just the two of you? Kyoko and Mikokudo? Kyoko's fingers glider across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. What is it that he wants to ask
Indeed.
us? Chad is now baby. Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, "Why?" Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I've finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would have want too. Do you have the Wi-Fi? When was his mic broken? I don't remember that shit. Solve the mystery of the school. It's the only way I can... The only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if you do that, it's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it, and if they'd find you, they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? Nope. I realize how dangerous this could be, but still, I'd have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but... When I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think that I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's not true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It's just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey.
Remember what I asked you before, right, Makoto? You asked what the difference between a person and a program is, right? Yeah?
Certainly.
When I talk to alter ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. It might be that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that alter ego is our friend. But to be honest, I don't want alter ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the mastermind will really notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect alter ego to the network. How do you even do that? Danganronpa handles AIs better than Detroit Become Human. Yeah, aside from just like the weird whatever the fuck is going on with it, like, yeah, David Cage, you fucked up. Find an Ethernet point? You think he's just like left that shit out? I mean, I guess he could if you didn't expect anyone to have computers. But
Hey.
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. He says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now.
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in that situation? If you saw everyone fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're your friend. Some anime fucking shit. I think to make social commentary, you have to not be stupid. Also, didn't he actively say that it wasn't social commentary? Like, I believe they actually said that. Hold on. Detroit becomes human is not political. I believe they said that. Despite political overtones, David Cage says Detroit is mostly about androids, according to this Kotaku article. So, you know, that whole bit about the robots being essentially slaves and having to ride in the back of the bus, it's basically just there for scene dressing is fine. It's just about robots. Death of the Author, he's still alive. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, it's dumb. Are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
He's full of shit. No, that's true. My point is that he's full of shit. That was actually my point. And Chad is trying to be like, well, you know, yeah, but, you know, it's actually about social commentary because, you know, it's got all this shit and it's well-crafted or whatever. Actually, no one said it was well-crafted. That was a disingenuous argument. I'm sorry. No one fucking said that he had anything good ever. No one has ever accused David Cage of being good at writing. His social commentary is just bad commentary. Yeah. Yeah, it's real bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chad. I shouldn't be putting words in your mouth. I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try. I mean, that's what, the real baby would want. That's what the real baby would do.
Listen.
I remember David Cage sucking himself off on Twitter. Yeah. Like, metaphorically. And besides, there's one place where Mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance cameras. The bathroom? That's it, the secret room you told me about that he definitely fucking knows about. I definitely remember no surveillance cameras in there.
Indeed.
I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing the Ethernet port in the wall.
However,
Just because there are no cameras there doesn't mean that there's no danger. There's no way that be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll have to move Alter Ego, and the Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. And if they picked up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I think we need to try.
Correct.
Besides, it's our... Yeah, this feels like a fucking trap. I'm gonna be real. Because it's our best chance to find any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide it with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay, then. I'll leave it to you. What am I wearing? I'm wearing, like, a hoodie? This happens to me in real life, but I just like look down and I'm like, oh shit. Oh fuck, I'm wearing a brown shirt today. I thought I was wearing a black one. Turns out it's brown.
So then,
That literally just happened to me just now. Just hide a laptop in a hoodie. Surely no one will notice. It's going to be pretty cramped for you in there, alter ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. No, it doesn't. You're a computer. That's literally not how computers work. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get you there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Your command has been implemented. How can you hear me? Good. Wait, why did he have a mic that worked right then? Yeah, how did he know that? I have to react like a machine. Like that's all, like all of a sudden. I don't know how to react. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
Plot convenient mic. Yeah. Whatever. Deus Ex Machina. Yeah. Alright. In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. All we can do is go check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Maybe we should scope it out first. Then do that. Like, we don't have to be in our beds, right? We just can't fall asleep outside of our beds. This way. They lost brain cells. I'm trying so hard. What floor was it on? Just gonna go take a piss. I walked up 2 flights of stairs to get here, but you know, gonna go pee.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go check again. What? Just hurry up and go. Make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. I get it, she's acting. She was forceful. I thought it'd make her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
Be thorough. I'm counting on you. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty good. I actually didn't catch on. I would be like, yeah, it's fucking gone, you asshole. Okay, first we have to find the network cable. Can we, like, search where they came from? According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego to what? Immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it. Clearly in view.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it works.
Leave it to me.
Leave it the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. Might even be able to connect to the outside world if I can. I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna
Just hold on
try my best.
tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're going to get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. I believe in the baby.
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was unintentionally a mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. There's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that was for sure. Ah, Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split
Why
up?
is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. It's not what I meant. Sure, I'll talk to you more about, like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
If something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But there are things the way they are now. There's no way to persuade anyone. They don't even have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so
We can find a new clue that would likely change the situation, but that's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego.
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. It's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it's because of all the stress of moving alter ego, but it was way more tired than I realized, and before long at all. Kyoko does feel like the protagonist. Big Mac does not feel like the protagonist of this story. He's too dumb. There's some story, or there was some show on Sci-Fi, like back when Sci-Fi was spelled correctly, that involved like this super smart genius guy. And he was smart not in the like way that he was able to deduce things, but he just had like, he clearly read the script. He was a character that had read the script of the story and knew what was happening. And he was just like, well, I just knew. It was horribly written. It pissed me off. One of the episodes that I remember was one where the guy, he gets convinced that he has been married to this woman for years. And he's like, every day I feel this ring. Every fucking day I feel this ring. It's not Sherlock. It was something else. Does anyone remember that show? It was fucking shit. It was fucking awful. I hated it. Huh? Sharp sound of a doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. I like how Chad is panicking. It's just a doorbell. Fucking real shit right there.
Makoto.
Get out of here. Kyoko, what's going
Indeed.
on? Hina just came to see me. She was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. Thank you for the 10 gay bits there, Sinful Holly. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Hina! Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There's a window to a rec room, and I hurried to look inside. When I did... Sakura? She unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head. She's dead.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past. I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name, but she won't respond. So what should I do? What are we gonna do? Anyway, first of all, we need to get into that room. Anyway was the wrong thing. That was the wrong sound font. But the door is locked, right? If we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock. Then why?
See?
Feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it a chair? Chair?
In other words.
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means that as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Also, we all saw her, and there's not a dead body has been discovered thing, which means that she's not dead. Thank you for the 10 gay bits there, Red Moon. Don't take the best girl from us. It's okay. There's several other best girls, just in case if you're missing one. We have spares. But doesn't that take 2 people? 3 people are here. They don't know she's dead yet. Yeah, sleeping in the rec room is against the rules too. There's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, let's get something to break it with. Wait right here. But 2 of those 3 haven't seen the body. But no, we have. She thinks there's something wrong, and I saw her. So that's 2 out of 3. Inside the rec room, Sakura hasn't moved an inch. She's just gone unconscious, right? No, she's dead. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura. Kyoko didn't reply. It's only silence, but the silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please.
I'm a high school student. You're a high school track star. You have some body muscle, I would assume. You work out constantly. You brag about it. You can handle this. I would assume that one girl who has worked out is more buff than... Hold on. It's just... 5'3", 115 pounds. Hina? 5'3" and 110 pounds. She's about 5 pounds lighter, but all muscle. And boob. Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung it as hard as I could. God, you guys are fucking stupid. You're gonna kill yourself getting into the room. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. Sakura died from the glass. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair against the window. The door was pretty heavy, but if I could just push on it with all my strength and finally turn the knob. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her, dead. All I felt was cold death. I could feel the only last thing lingering warmth. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of the living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time.
All right, how about we use this as a time to take our halfway break? Let me go have a piss and hug / kiss my wife. It's a thing you do, or it's a thing I do. If you do it, I'll kick your ass. My wife. You go get your own. Anyway, I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. Today's Chrono game is Reigns, the Game of Thrones edition. It's $2.50 rather than the normal $4. Reigns is apparently a really good game if you like Game of Thrones for some reason still. It's a choice-based card game. It's apparently good. I've never played it. But as it stands, 2 minutes. I'll be right back. See you then. BRB. Music. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I know you guys are anxious to get back into it, and that break was closer to 3 minutes. I probably could have run a longer ad. So there it is. We're back. Hello. All right, so my guess of who was going to die was pretty fucking close. I'm going to guess off the top of my head suicide. Maybe. Was it the Sentinel? Let me check. They had a lot of shows like that. Sci-fi original. I don't think it was a film. I think it was a series of I think it was a series. Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, that smug fucker. I'm pretty sure that's him. I think it was Sentinel. Yeah. How long did that last? How long was that on the Sentinel TV series? Canadian television series that aired from 1996 to 1999. Oh my god. How did you get 4 seasons of that garbage? Fucking awful. Developed hyper-acute senses when running civilization while he was excluded, and then he became hospitalized, and then a sentinel from ancient tribes, enhanced senses. Maybe is fucking stupid. It's real bad. How is that the best thing on TV? Like, how do they go, yeah, let's, well, it was a movie first, apparently, and then it got to be a TV show. It was a sci-fi original show. You guys remember? Sorry, another random sidetrack. Do you remember that show that was hosted by Stan Lee, where some people it was like a reality TV show with superheroes, and people would come up with their superpowers and their super outfits and all of that shit. And like, you guys remember that? Do you remember the first season where the one guy was like a little bit mental and his life really fucking meant it? Like, his life needed to be that. And it was like, his thing was like electricity or something. And basically he kind of like broke down and cried, and the winner felt bad, so they conceded. Hyperstrike. That's the name of the character. Stan Lee. Stan Lee reality TV show. Who wants to be a superhero? Real on the fucking nail head name there. Anyway, so the thing that you won, if you got to be the last person, because it was like every other one of those where it's like they'd have challenges, and depending on how you did, Stan Lee would berate you, because like I remember they had like Super Cop essentially in the first season, and he like let kids play with his like hand grenades like a real cop does. Fuck, like Stan Lee was just like, that was dumb, you shouldn't do that. And he was like, yeah, you're right. I mean, they weren't real, but like, you know, yeah, that was a hell of a show. It's worth if you can find that on the internet somewhere, watch it. It was fucking awful 90s TV show. Have we examined the crime scene yet? No, we just got there. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked with really bad. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So the guy who won, right? I'm not going to go into it too much, but the guy who won got to be on a sci-fi original movie, right? And the idea, what you would assume, is that they got their own sci-fi original movie about them and their character, right? Except he didn't. He was literally in one fucking scene in like this knockoff Tremors movie where he was like, guys, we need to get out of here. And then he walked out of the room with a bunch of civilians because things were bad. So bullshit. It was like knockoff Tremors. I don't remember the name of the one. It's probably on the Wikipedia article if you want to see like the scene he's in. It's awful.
Sakura's.
Oh yeah, she's dead.
Sakura's
Yeah, it was the same voice clip again, yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
She's really dead.
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes started steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It's happening again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wonder if she was confirming that Sakura was really dead, checking for a pulse or reaction. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Yeah, I figured, like, I mean, like, it's got to be something like poison, because I don't think any of us could actually, like, fight Sakura, like, on fair terms. So I don't expect we'll find, like, unless if we find, like, a bullet hole, which I think we probably would have heard. On shaky legs, Hina left the room, and why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. Need to examine Sakura's body. Just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. Yeah, it's not Jill, because she's not crucified, so that's... I mean, how many people do we got left? Alright, it's not me, because I wasn't awake. Could be, it could be him. Could be him. Could be her. Probably not her. Definitely not her. Could be her. Alright, so we've narrowed it down to a handful. It's Leon. I got everyone.
What?
Ogre?
Yes.
Oh, she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what that means. Sakura was murdered by someone in this very room. Is that what you're going to say? Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's literally the only thing you couldn't follow. That you're a fucking asshole. You're not smart.
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room. It's one of you, Hiro Byakuken Toko. One of you killed Sakura. What? You're accusing us before you even began the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. I mean, to be fair, that's probably true. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? Also, I like how it had the ba-dum, ba-dum sound effect. Like, isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out a little murder flyer. That's right.
Monokuma file.
And don't get mad, little Miss Ahina. You're gonna ruin that little face of yours. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Not actually. Actually, not even close. The whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Oh, hey, Limes. Thank you for the raid. We are chapter 4 of the first Danganronpa game. How are you guys doing? She was playing the, Careful with those Limes emotes. Moobot has, like, a itchy trigger finger and wants to murder. That's a lot of people. Thank you. Which, thank God for that. So someone just got murdered and we gotta figure out why. Moobot hates fun. Yeah, be mindful of spoilers. We do ban people who spoiler. It is my first time through the game. Don't you mean Monokuma bot? Oh my God. Can't you modify Moobot and change their name? Because even if someone like me, that would have been no mean feat. Take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
Not even joke spoilers. I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she had violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know what it was, but whoever the Blackened is this time, I owe you one. You owe him one? Oopsie. Before you get all pissy potty with me, you better figure out who did it first. I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? Am I gonna play Danganronpa 2 after this? Yeah, I think so. I bought 1 and 2 in preparation because there were so many people like being like, dude, you need to fucking play this game. I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And it's actually really good. It's really fun. And there's a lot of fun times with chat. I think it's better with chat because you guys know what happens and you get to watch me like fumble through stupid shit. It's more fun like that. I mean, okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Leon is the murderer in this one. It's very anime stereotypy, but yeah, sure, yeah.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate him for this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad that it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Like, her body just got cold. Don't be fucking weird. Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. Next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway.
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then I'll let you decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me? You're always the thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. No, you don't actually have to accept his orders. You don't have a weird thing going with him like, Jill. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is, Hiro, Byakuya Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your
One of you killed Sakura. Won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are on just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you have to say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura go anywhere near her. Even if that means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
All clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in, just me. How about you go fuck yourself? I don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. See, you could order her around. She'd be fucking head over heels about that shit. And you, Hiro? Do you really object? You're going that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide. Why should I care? Hiro? Hiro, come closer, honey. Come close. If we get this shit wrong, we get fucking murdered. And the most likely suspect is the guy who just told you to not investigate the body, and that he will do it himself. Do you understand the fucking situation?
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided. Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. Why? But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. It's not! With no info, who's your predicted murderer? Okay. It's It's not Kyoko because it's not supposed to ever be a Kyoko. It might be Hina. I'm saying that because it seems such like a not likely thing that it seems almost likely at this point. And the red herring seems to be Byakuya, as always. Just like red herring in a pup named Scooby-Doo. It's not Hero, he's just fucking stupid. He wouldn't admit to it, like fucking... God, the guy is a fucking idiot. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen.
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. We can't uncover Sakura's Kira. All of us face execution. So if you didn't hear about the Blood Angels getting rules, yeah, good luck with that shit, y'all. Still Space Marines. Die as easy as my boys, but I got 30 of them and you got like 5? Fuck you. Finding out who's killed Sakura, it's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of a hopeless hope. We have no choice but to do it. Alright, so why do I get to investigate things? Wait, wasn't I kicked out of the room for some unknown fucking reason? Alright, time of death is estimated around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. Wow, really? However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. So that sounds like poison to me. Hina and Byakuya are my two guesses. Byakuya seems like the obvious one. Hina seems like the least obvious, which makes her suspicious.
Hey.
I think this case might be a challenge. Why is that?
So...
The only way into the rec room is through the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut from the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. If the door is blocked from the inside, there's no way in or out until we broke the window. It's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
this classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? No, it's a video game. It's not real life. Might have to play Zero Time Escape. I might have to start with like the second one. Or maybe the third one. Because I played the first one and got axe murdered. If you want to know what ending I got it. And I kind of feel like I know what would happen if I played it through it again. But I don't think I can win the second time. If I understand how the rules work. I could win the third time. But it really happened in real life like that before our eyes? Are you sure you, are you curious to hear about what a locked murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. It simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special means seals the room. Mainly involves some sort of trick involving locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are various number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door and see what it was, right?
Correct.
Second type is the locked room exists before the crime is committed. Oh.
In other words.
So the killer used a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. Push the switch, he fires handgun to shoot the arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
However.
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and that door doesn't have a gap that would allow it. I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words.
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend to show up just along with everyone else, and that's that. Sounds like that could possibly maybe...
It's true.
The fourth and no, actually, no. That's not it, because everyone was here when it happens. It could be a ghost. And the final type was when a room wasn't locked even at all. Not a locked room, but that means there was another alternate escape route somewhere in the room. Yeah, I wonder if there's that locker. It's probably not important. That locker is never going to be important. You see it a lot in novels and things, but reality is generally not possible. So you think you can cross that one off the list too? I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. Those are the 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of the 4 choices seems most likely in this case?
It's true.
Good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I think they escaped through a secret exit in the fucking locker after poisoning her, which caused her to be weak so she couldn't fight back, and then attacked her, and she went down. That is my guess. Who? Someone weaker than her, which is, again, everyone. The way that the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate on the investigation as much as possible. But Sakura, if nothing else. Alright, so anyway, let's check this out. Is that blood? Shards of glass shattered across. Oh, right, it's red, so it's not blood. What am I thinking? Glass is all red, and these are the tops and bottom sections of a bottle, right? This must have originally been a bottle. Okay. Something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Figure on the floor has been added. Looks like some kind of wrapper. You recognize it?
Well-
Oh, yeah, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out about Genocide Jack and attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might calm her down a bit. So you gave that candy to Sakura. Found a box of it in the warehouse and really liked them. Actually, as soon as I could get into the warehouse, I took an entire box back to my room. Made sure that nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much?
'Cause, I mean,
I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself, and that's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Hina. No. Anyway, is that locker? Oh my god, the locker's open! Locker's open, and what? There on the inside, handprints?
Why?
What's a handprint doing there? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in the dust.
It's true.
It's quite fresh, too. I'd say someone was hiding in the locker and left something extra behind. So then, maybe the killer hid in there and oh my god! What? Oh my god! And during all this confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not possible. Why not?
Hey,
Think back when they opened the door. Looked inside the room, right? Yeah, we couldn't get in. Oh yeah, the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
There's no way that someone could have been hidden in there after we opened the door. So then, what does the handprint mean? Well, he snuck up on her and hit her with one of these bottles. Inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. Wondering what it was. How'd they get those figures in the bottles?
So,
They're different from the standard ship in your bottle. Ship in a bottle. You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I
in
have.
other words,
It's the Monokuma version of that. Monokuma bottle, if you will. Monokuma bottle has been added. I feel like that's like a subtle nod to the situation we got here. A hole too small for anything to get through. And yet, somehow, someone was able to get in and out of this room and murder her with it locked. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. The bottle's sitting on the shelf. The bottle, or a figure found on the ground. The red glass shards probably started out as a bottle, which means Sakura must have been hit in the head with the Monokuma bottle, right? Shards of glass in the Monokuma bottle or figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine on the shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Magazine shelf bloodstain has been added to... Well, maybe she was hit there. Walked over? I don't really know. Oh, that's... Prednisone X. some sort of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So...
Looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Fucking right about being poisoned, aren't I? Must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. She mentioned it more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. I wouldn't take it to heart if I were you. I know. But still, that protein can. It's got a label that says Kim A2. Reminds me, when Sakura mentioned how the Kim lab had all sorts of health stuff, she must have gotten it from this Kim lab.
Just a second.
That's strange. What is it?
Hey.
You see what's scattered across the can? Around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window I broke.
Correct.
But they aren't scattered around the can. They're also underneath it. Does that matter?
So...
I can't say it for sure, but you're probably going to have to take a note of it. Probably become an important clue later on. Yeah. Under. Well, the glass was somehow... Could you break out the glass and slip through? Let's check the magazines out. Same shelf full of magazines. There are different kinds of magazines here. Alright. Anything else to investigate aside from Sakura? No. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in her chair. It's obvious evidence of a blow to the head she suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also vomited blood. I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So that's what have caused her to vomit blood. Said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. It's poison. It's poison. Maybe getting hit on the head had some caused her. No, no. Not a chance.
That's fine.
However, your eyes would have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. It does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected with why she died. You think someone vomiting blood could die? Guys. You think it's okay to vomit blood? Like, if you vomit blood, that's okay, right? It's healthy, right? It's normal? Nobody has ever died of that. That's fine. Okay, so we can write this off. It's not that. It's not that. It's definitely Leon. So Leon hit her in the back of the head with a glass bottle as a ghost. That's how he got in and out of the room. And obviously he can't phase objects through the walls because they're not a ghost. So he had to use something in the room. There's something by her feet. It's candy wrapper. We know that. All right, let's talk to everyone. Hey.
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. Had to be one of them. I could just stand beside of her. Yeah, you agree with me, don't you, Mochiko? I actually don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet her with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? It was after the nurse's office this morning. Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off to her own room. When I saw her again after, she told me that she had left a note for each of them. How mad would I be if there actually was a ghost? Very. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma file said she had died right around then. Telling the truth, I had heard it right from Sakura herself. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to him. And that's when this happened. If I had stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. Hina. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. The fact that she had asked me, or asked those three to meet with her, and the fact that she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, at the same time and place that she ended up dying, might be good to confirm what I had just heard with the three of them directly.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed, she's not the type who would have gone down without a fight.
it's true.
And certainly she didn't, I would say. The ultimate martial art is strong body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get an upper hand on her? Poison. It was poison. It was fucking poison. I had someone fucking tell me to thin my paints. They saw my models. They saw my models and told me to fucking thin my paints. You go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I may not be the best painter when it comes to fucking Warhammer shit, but you can go fuck yourself if you're gonna tell me to do that. I fucking know. Games Workshop paint comes a little bit thicker than you actually should apply to the figures. So when you apply it directly without watering it down, then it becomes real thick and clumpy. And you get some... Here, hold on. It's like a meme. Let me show you. Because I think you guys will find this funny even if you don't actually give a shit. I'll just show you a display capture real quick here. Take a look at this. Yeah. There you go. Some people just do it to troll. But that's what not thinning your paints looks like. Let's look at this is what it looks like when you do thin your paints and you're a professional painter and that's your job. Some people actually do that on purpose to make, like, the worst fucking looking models, and then they troll people with it. That's an expensive-ass troll. Why don't you thin your paints? I do thin my paints. Fuck you. I wonder if they did get the upper hand. They must have taken her by surprise,
Certainly.
right? Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
What?
At some point, I probably should open a P.O. box, but I feel like the number of times I would use it after the charity marathon, I might sell more art. I do thin my paints. I do. What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. It's true. I did receive a note to that effect, yes. I play 40K. In the Andy Warhol cooking video that I did 2 weeks ago, you can see my army for reasons. Well, what fool would do what is said and being risked by killed that death? Fucking, I don't want to die. Monsters. That's what he said. So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Yukakika says that he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, it's all I can prove otherwise. I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
I'm not going to even try to write it off on my taxes because I don't want the FBI or IRS to be on my ass about shit. That was a joke. Because if the IRS is like, whoa now, what are you doing? That's how you get fucked. That's how you get killed by the IRS. That's how they got Capone, you know? If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Bukake's account has been added to your truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright, so... my suspicion, my concern here is that Hina is lying about this. The only notable change with the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it from the inside. There's no evidence there's any kind of string or mechanism to close the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. What about the chair? The chair was shoved up against the doorknob so we couldn't get it to open. There's no evidence that there was any kind of string or mechanism used on the chair. Having examined both the chair and the door, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There's no evidence of the door or the chair being tampered with or anything like that, so the killer must have created a locked door from inside, not from the outside. Yeah, what if this door is a pull and not a push?
Listen.
We are actually as dumb as that. Like, Kyoko could be at the point where she's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm getting out of here. You guys are idiots. Yeah, I think so for the most part.
So then,
you should probably go and talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She decided? It's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go to talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet the other two people. I need to hear what they have to say. It's not Toko. I refuse to believe it's Toko. Sakura is not a cute little boy. Right, yeah, I know. Guess I'm leaving. Well, what if someone ordered her to? I don't think she would do it even still, and she would do it a lot classier than that. Toko, open up. Press the doorbell. After a few seconds. Who's there? The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay. What do you want?
So you're back to normal.
Oh.
Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Is she drugged? No, she's just fucking like this. She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Yeah, someone just got murdered. I would say this is pretty high up on the list of times that this could be bad. Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Watching this high is confusing. Bro, it's just like that. I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura has asked to meet with you. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Byaka already told me that she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I mean, I just said two, didn't I? I guess it's totally obvious. Huh. Yeah, pretty much. So can you tell me about it? I admit it, I did get a note. But I didn't go to see her. I was scared, so I didn't bring myself to go. Can I really believe her? Until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? I'm going back to my room. With that, she quickly retreated to her room. All right. I still don't believe Hina's story entirely, but, you know, hey. Yeah, her personality is a bit much. It's a bit much. And after a few seconds.
You know?
Hey, what's up? You need something? Yeah. Actually, I was gonna check with you about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How did you know about that?
Let it be.
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have you special abilities wakened within you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Ogre told me herself that... Okay, so... My original theory that Hina had written the notes means that she did actually do it. Hina did not write the notes. Sakura did. Okay. True. Ogre told me herself that she asked Bukake and Toko to come too. What, when did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, she asked me to meet with her, of course. But she didn't write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention it to the others, like in passing. Gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So you went in and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong.
No way, I didn't. Why would I ever do that? Okay. That was the worst mispronunciation yet. What?
Actually,
Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something falling out of Hira's pocket. Huh?
What?
As quick as a wind, Hiro snatched it back up again. Shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny it. Ogre asked to meet with me and I never went. So if you'll excuse me. Alright, well, never mind then. Maybe Hiro is working with Hina for some fucking reason. Because, Bukake could not have faked all of this if it's fake. Hiro is too stupid to kill anyone, I agree. Hiro just said it was trash, but there's no way that was all there was to it. Yeah, that was the candy wrapper. Candy wrapper. Specific candy wrapper. Special candy. From Hina. It's Hina. I don't know why. I'll definitely have to look at... I mean, probably because she's upset that, Sakura, like, messed with her. I'll definitely have to go look at the crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should go find more about the protein can we found on the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Where is that room? It's on the top floor, right? Ah, there it is. Okay, cool. Sorry, it took me a minute. The newly renewed one, yeah. I feel like the new hall, like the new room, is always the one that someone gets murdered at. I see you're here. Did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you didn't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. God, I want to murder you, but it's against the rules right now. Alright, well, where do I click to... Can I investigate the smashed glass? That seems the most pertinent. Okay, apparently not. Lock him in. Should probably take a closer look at it. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together in one giant shelf. Can we talk about the smashed bottle? I feel like that's the most important thing to check. Like, if I'm going to check anything in this room, I'm going to check the smashed bottle. But alright. But more importantly right now, what is that powder spilled all in front of... Oh, thank God he noticed it. I wasn't sure if he was gonna. I have to be careful not to step in it. Like someone else did. Are those footprints? They're only in front of the left shelf. How the footprints relate to the scene as a whole. Might need to sketch out a floor plan. By we, you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and pen.
What?
Well then, let's go. Chop, chop. Okay. Big Mac, exuding the subbest of sub energy, has opted to do exactly as he's told 3 times this stream. If you're feeling subbest of sub energy, subscribe. Alright, I draw the sketch. Wow, a fucking masterpiece. So how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. For me, when you look at it like this, it's interesting. It appeared that the whole left of the... Whoever left these footprints must have only had business with the leftmost shelf. Nailed it? I got it. I did it. I did it, guys. No, you don't have to actually sub. Star and Saber, thank you for giving Jump Genie a sub. That's very kind of you. Are you saying that he is a sub? Nice MS Paint overlap there. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
Just called that person out. It's brutal, Zarin. Jesus. Compare everyone's shoe sizes. I was thinking about hand sizes too. Those things are important now. These footprints must be
certainly possible.
What a cow! Are they yours? No.
What?
Okay, then show me your shoes and confirm their size yourself. Couldn't think of a reason not to, so I did what Keka said. Feet do appear to be too big. Are they bigger than yours? Because I know that they say about a guy with big feet. Suck my dick. Unfortunately, I must admit that these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. But however clear these prints are, they do, it should be quite easy to determine who they belong to. And then these prints are a really valuable clue. Yeah, that's exactly what Bukake told you. Anyway, let's look at that. Where did the Danganronpa cast get their new shoes if the old ones were out? This feels like a joke. I don't know. Let's see, what's on this shelf? All different kinds of dietary supplements with different medicines. Protein drinks are found in the rec room, probably came from the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with letter A and the shelf number. So I guess they consider this part of shelving section A. Okay. Okay, Kim A2 checks out. Oh, wait. There's one bottle here that's labeled Kim C9. Someone could have put it here on accident? No, they didn't. What if they switched the things? B is not going to have anything useful. They're reagents. Simply put, they're used in experiments to bring out a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? Must truly be bliss. It's kind of harsh.
What?
What, do you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right now, I need to... Checkmate, atheists! All these containers are labeled with letter B and a number. So I guess I consider this part of the shelving under section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I need to worry much about this shelf. Hint, hint. On this shelf is... One look around, I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. It looks like the poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with letter C and a number. So I guess they can consider this part of the shelving section C. I should try and find out more about the shelving unit. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. A has dietary supplements, B has reagents, and C has lethal chemicals, as you do. Sakura must have gotten her protein power from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with the label from Section C. With the bottle of protein, what was a bottle of poison from Section C doing Section A? It's almost as if I predicted last time that maybe we should get rid of all the poison. There's definitely something going on there. Yeah, there definitely is. What about this on the ground? There's a broken bottle on the front shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? Looks like it's a bottle has the label on it. Kim C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? On the 4th floor of this morning, checking things out, and at this point, this room wasn't like this. Then the powder must have been spilled.
in other
That's
words-
right. It could only have been around the time of the incident. Says I, one of the people who were suspected of the murder. And if that's really how it happened, then it must have been related to the case somehow. Yeah. Source of powder has been added. All right, there you go. All right. I think we looked at everything. Looks like this. And we look at the pattern. Whoever left this went to the shelf on the left and went. I need to investigate this spot as well, apparently. Yellow powder scattered across the floor. I better not leave a footprint. Should probably take a good, hard look at the powder. A bunch of yellow powder is scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also remainders of a broken bottle. Looks like the bottle was Kim 4C, whatever. Okay. Based on the positioning of the footprints, whoever went on the left side, right? Powder must have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Okay. I've already taken a good look at the Kim lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room. Alright, time to leave, apparently. Yeah, let's go with the first time experience. No, no spoilers, please. That is a bannable thing. Alright, I guess I'm done here. You want to explain yourself? Alright, lets me leave the area, which is important, because it doesn't let you leave areas readily. Now, if I recall correctly, I need to go down a floor. But if I also recall correctly, I just found the stairs and I was going to be lost. How's the stream going? It's going good. How's the, you're at the convention, right? How's the convention? Tell me it's shit so I don't feel bad. Thank you for the 10 months of support, 12 ounce. It's very kind of you. That's a long time. It is. It's like practically a millennia. It's total dog shit, not worth going to. You regret your decision in going. It's great. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't think there's anything that could have been done, though. Worst time ever. Not enjoying it at all. Not hanging out with friends. Having good fun. Making new memories. Not lasted. Don't come next year either. Yeah, okay. Hey, Mokiko, how's the investigation going? I'm gonna take it that you missed everything that happened up till this point. Sakura's dead. Spoilers. Sorry. How's the investigation going? I told whatever. I see. Along with Yakika, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. It's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying? Anyway, I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body and the shelf of magazines and the Makuno bottles. There are 3 things that have revealed new clues. It would look well to look them over one more time. Alright? Bottles.
Hey.
So did you figure it out? Is it... Who's your best girl? They're all dying. It doesn't matter. Sulfur is vaguely edible. Sulfasalazine is a medicine used for arthritis, and it is primarily sulfur-based. So you could have sulfur and not die. There's a correlation between these bottles. Pay careful attention, I'm sure you'll find it. Is it because there are bottles missing? Can you just tell me what it is?
So-
I'm sorry, I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you the conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so everyone can have confidence in their outcome. It's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Okay.
Hey,
Actually, one other thing about the Monokuma bottles is bothering me. I'd like to experiment to confirm it. Do you mind helping? You don't mind helping me, right? Let me hit you in the back of the head with the bottle. An experiment.
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the bottle? Yeah. Try to gather the smaller pieces too. Are you sure it's okay to mess around with a crime scene like that?
doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Pikakaka is not here, so
then.
anyway, I need to get something together from the chem lab while I'm gone trying to gather up all the glass. I don't really know what to say about all this, but being a sub, I have to do it. I took the broom and the dustpan and tried to get all the pieces collected. I'll just paraphrase that because I'm just running low on caffeine. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then.
Is everything ready? Let's get to work. What kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare weights of what? Pieces of glass you collected with the Monokuma. Yeah, so we can see if it's the full bottle or if it's the same bottle. When you want to do that? Point of the experiment will make sense when we're done.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of two normal Monokuma bottles. Okay, they're the same.
In other words,
Means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. Figures are basically the same. Nothing really could have else
So
affected
then.
weight. So here comes the important part. Now put all the pieces you picked up from one side of the scale. What you might expect to see. A normal assumption would be either they'd balance out or the pieces I would gather together would be lighter. I did my best to collect them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some.
so then,
So let's give it a try. Huh? Broken pieces are heavier? How's that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
In other words,
The results of our experiments and the correlation between each of these bottles put it together, and I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. What do you think? It's all on you. I mean, the bottles are different. Let me double check something. Let me get my galaxy brain going. Okay, so... Chems. It's not the same color bottle, but maybe, yeah. Could be two bottles, that's true as well. Some kind of clue. This magazine is upside down. Someone put it back that way on accident?
hey,
Someone catches your eye. It's important to explore it more in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... one of the pages near the center of the magazine, the word has been written in bold, bloody letters. It says Toko. Could it be a dying message?
correct.
It would appear that you found it. Kyoko, is this...
So,
Oh, fuck, it's Leon! It's Leon! It is indeed the dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
however,
But to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. Made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Is that... It says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. And she's the killer, right? Huh? No. Because you could easily write that. Toko is Leon backwards. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Guys, what if? Guys, what if? Oh, fuck. What if? What if I don't know how to use this tool? Oh! I don't know what this means! Leon! Oh, you guys didn't see that shit. I didn't actually have it where you guys could see. I'm sorry, let me reenact that. It's fucking... Okay, alright, watch this. Bam. And then... Bam. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that doesn't say anything. But what if... Loco. Right? As in... Four Loco. It's a drink. You know who likes Four Loco? Leon. Because it kind of sounds like Leon. It all makes sense now. Pieces are coming together. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's a conclusive evidence. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you think that, but you're dumb. And wrong. Seems just too easy. If anything, it makes me more suspicious. We did it, guys. We can go home. We're probably not going to do the trial tonight because I want to spend, like, I would imagine it's another long trial, right? Another 2-hour trial there. I think we're going to have it broken up into another trial. All right, what else did she want me to investigate? The rapper? What else did you want me to investigate? I wasn't paying attention. The results of our experiment, the correlation with... Right.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, can I even look at her hand?
Hey.
Investigate her feet. Yeah, where does it want me to investigate? I would like to investigate her hand. No, stop. Ah!
So... Indeed.
Can I look at your hand now?
Just a second.
Staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but don't you think you need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Like me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching in a dead body, even though I did that earlier. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there's still sometimes... I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
It's totally normal. Then how can you?
So...
I imagine it's because I have plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. If I didn't assume you were a detective, I would say that's very suspicious. And without the context and leading it on like that... Humst! What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
You can't never mind I've touched dead bodies before. More importantly, look at this. Shoes? Where did you get those? Damn. Daniel. What are those? Did I do it? Did I do it right?
Correct.
Yeah, it really stands out.
See.
The powder is clue number 1. Rev, send feet pics. Okay.
Hey,
Next is the wind to her head. Look
it's true.
closely. Actually, even telling you that is incredibly difficult to spot. Let me just explain, because you're stupid. It appeared that she didn't suffer a single blow. Instead, she received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting when you say that there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands are spotless. Absolutely no trace of blood on either.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Rev, you just posted cringe. No, that's tomorrow. That's every Saturday. And then every other Sunday. I didn't just post cringe. I post cringe on a weekly basis, you're right. And I'm gonna lose subscriber. You would think, but turns out I gained subscriber. People like to watch someone who's really pathetic at basic things. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. That's, if you want to know what the editing process is like, it's literally just like, man, this is going to be really funny. And then an hour later, you're like, fuck, this is the worst thing I've ever made. And then you post it and people are like, man, this is my favorite video. I showed it to all of my friends and they now love me. I am the most popular kid ever and I got a blowjob. And it's like, wow, I can't believe I affected someone's life in such a positive way. Thank you for the 10 gay bits, Sinful Holly. Is this foot fetish gay? Maybe. Maybe.
Whoops, you caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right?
Is it gay to like a dude's feet? If you're a girl, is it gay to like girl feet?
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
I like Monokuma's voice. I don't like knowing the face that it comes out of. Now that I've seen the voice actor's actual face making these sounds, it's fucking weird.
See you soon.
Like, seeing him physically say trans rights. It wasn't that he was said trans rights. It was that he was an old man and not a bear. That was fucking weird. Is it already time? But the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happened will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. No, it's not going to be you. All right. So that puts us here. I don't like, it's like, I don't like seeing voice actors do things. Unless if they look right. Like they look like the right person. Saving a bunch of times because it doesn't. Most people aren't bears. You say most people. Some people can be. We're gonna have to call it there because I feel like voice actors don't deserve faces, is what I mean. Okay? Controversial opinion. You don't deserve to have faces. Alright. Go and upload that. Yeah, there we go. It's good. The woman who voiced Doraemon did the Japanese version of Monokuma's face. Or, voice. Yeah. Let me check and see if there's any art. And there's not. All wrapped up in watching. I understand. I'm going to pretend that's the reason. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I did. As I've said before, I like to have like 48 hours between streams. But for the sake of you guys, you know, being able to basically catch up if you're watching on After Hours, you can always catch up faster if you watch on Twitch, though it doesn't load as well, apparently. When will I stream Dangle Ron Paul? I will be streaming it again on, well, at earliest 2 or 3 days ago from, or 2 or 3 days from now. Because I can't post a video of this tomorrow. I can only post it the day after. And I already have 2 videos in queue, so that means that it's not going to be posted tomorrow, the next day, or the day after. And then I want to have a full day for you guys to watch it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 days from now, which I believe is Wednesday. Is that true? Wednesday, I usually 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that is Wednesday would be the next day I could stream it, which means that I probably won't be streaming it on Wednesday, or it'd be Tuesday. Okay, then I'll stream it on Tuesday probably. That being said, I'm streaming a lot of other good shit. So come by and watch tomorrow and the day after and the day after and so on and so forth. Maybe I should keep it random. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know. Is that a way to convince you guys to watch? I don't know. Watch my other stuff if you think I'm funny or interesting. It'll be just as bad. I'll see you guys next time, tomorrow, with something else. Goodbye.